Very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
Here are the starters. For Houston, Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota. And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package. Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Smith, and the 7-footer falls.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Bullock. Back to VanVleet. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
First one falls for him. And Brooks drops them both. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
That free throw good from VanVleet.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Ball stolen. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Minnesota on D, trailing by 5. Three-pointer, VanVleet. The offensive rebound. From outside the arc. Bullock's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Şengün finds Brooks. Drives to the hoop. Back to Şengün. Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Şengün, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 6.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Good. Give him 8 points now.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Bullock. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Stripped away. The baseline J is on the way. McDaniels kicks it out. Towns. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Van Vliet. And the baseline jumper goes down. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Wow. Great concentration. Van Vliet unfazed with a hand in his face.
To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
It's Bullock on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the 2nd. Thompson and Green are the backcourt set. Jeff Green out there with Jock Landale. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. Now here's Thompson. Here's Landale. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Rocket style. First team foul.
Morris deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston in the lead. Thompson right side. Outside, Green. Stolen by Reed. Warren, the pass to Alexander Walker. Can't get it to drop.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And they say small ball is on the rise. But you look at the MVPs of late, Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis. I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays. And a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it, whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots. I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can star from because of how the game is played now.
Now here's Morris. No points yet. Pass to Reed. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
The floater kept alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Morris down low, defended by Thompson. Morris can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Whitmore. Warren with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Outside for Green. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Anderson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The 3 from Thompson. Offensive board. Here's Whitmore. Outside, Green. Drains the triple. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
44 seconds left in the second period. Morris passes to Anderson. And the layup is good. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Pass to Landale. Here's Whitmore. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Here's Alexander Walker, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
On the wing, Thompson. There's the triple. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Warren. Inside. Anderson gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Thompson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Smith. Good work defensively by Towns.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Edwards for the lead. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA. Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Right side Edwards to the right side. Here's Towns. And the shot goes down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Smith into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Smith. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, B.A., with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred VanVleet. And they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Driving to the basket. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brooks with it. Towns covering. Goes up on the wing. Bullock. Good. Bullock's got 6.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team
Power is home.
Oh, wow. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter here. Smith outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Smith no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Left side, Edwards. With the second effort. Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to Edwards. Another shot, and he drives in. Tipped.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And the second free throw is good. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Thompson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Rockets. Thompson and Green are the backcourt set. Jock Landale is out there with Jeff Green. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. Here's Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it.
Morris can't hit. The Rockets trail. A deep 3. Thompson passes to Green. From deep. And it's Green missing. And for Minnesota, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Alexander Walker. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Buries it from 3. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Landale. Here's Whitmore. Back to Landale. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Warren. The 3. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Green. It's tipped. Now here's Morris. The D's right on him. Rebounded by Green.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Rockets pull it in.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Green for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. The Rockets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Van Vliet against Conley. Three-pointer, Brooks. Another three from Houston.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dylan delivers.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Got a hand on it.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside for Brooks to take the lead. Fires in the triple. Brooks has got 9 points now in the second half.
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did.
Outside McDaniels. Conley up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Conley passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Van Vliet against Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Count it!
It seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. With the drive. Back to Şengün. Pass to Bullock. For 3. Van Vliet with it. Here's Bullock. Guarded by Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And buries it from deep. Oh! An enormous three-pointer! From the left block. No good. McDaniels. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. Basket counts.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Brooks a screen on Conley. Outside for Brooks. To the paint. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Van Vliet against Conley. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Another 3 from Houston.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Here he goes. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota in the lead. And they double up Edwards. Pass to Conley. And that's an intentional foul. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Edwards against Green. The shake. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards looking for an opening. Green with the defensive effort. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Smith finds Green. Inside, Şengün. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
A spot Şengün wants to work at. We'll see if he's got that clutch gene working for him.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Well, Smith is fairly consistent from the line. I mean, he could pull this off.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Green against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Green, the pass to Brooks. And it's all from three-point range.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called. Houston.
Rockets call timeout. Attention fans. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's Minnesota with the W.
teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Walker. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Ayton. And it's Grant in at the power forward. For three, it's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards with it. And Simons picks him up defensively.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Stolen by McDaniels. Tipped away. Now here's Simons. McDaniels defending. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
So, Brent, at the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Thibault. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Edwards, and the shot goes down. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Walker. Ayton inside. Edwards defending. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
No good from Grant.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Simons against Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and makes it in. Edwards got 8.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and we're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's Edwards on the wing. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now, here's Thibault. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thibault can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Edwards. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards got 14.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Grant for three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Edwards, and he lays it straight in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Edwards driving to the basket. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 20 points for Anthony Edwards. Ayton finds Grant. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Edwards against Simon. And he uses the glass on the lane. Edwards got 22.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Simon. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. Morris is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Ayton kicks to Grant. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Just 5 on the clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Walker the pass to Grant. Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you've got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Morris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great finish on the drive from Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Grant for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson with the drive and the rejection by Ayton. Walker dishes to Grant, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Minnesota leading by 4. Morris outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Comes down to Morris being a little bit quicker inside to get the high percentage look.
The kick out to Simons. A 15-footer. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. T.J. Warren picks one up. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 3. Grant the pass to Ayton. And it's McDaniels with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Portland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Thibault driving inside.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Here's Edwards, and he drives in. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. For the lead, It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's Manea, covered by Conley. Manea, no good. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Here's Henderson. Nothing on the board. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Henderson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Manea. For Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Portland, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That one is no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Portland moving the ball around. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Trying to get something going. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Down low. Towns down low. Grant on him. And it's Towns missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Grant gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 16.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards looking it over. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 39.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Driving in, and he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota, going on an absolute ramp. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. He was all alone on that one.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And Edwards with the stop.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Simons kicks to Thibault. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open to the three-point.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. That one doesn't drop. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Walker, and finish off by Walker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Edwards, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Simons with the ball, now defended by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 47 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Here's Edwards. Count that one. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Grant for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's the call on DeAndre. It's his third foul of the game. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 55.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
First free throw is good.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And that one is good. Minnesota leading by 14. Edwards drives in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Grant finds Simons. Thibault with the ball. From deep. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Walker with a clean look. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Edwards. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
No good from Grant. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Walker. And good that time.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won that. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Şengün. The open shot by Van Vliet. Jump shot is good that time.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Van Vliet scanning the floor. To the middle. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Şengün passes to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch, has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
Now here's Şengün. Back to Green. Pass to Şengün. Right side Green. Grant against Brooks. Here's Şengün. Outside for Brooks. For 3, Smith. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Grant from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Brooks from outside. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Şengün passes to Smith. Van Vliet on the wing.
In the first 2 minutes.
Let's go with a 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Here's Grant. Ayton passes to Grant. Back to Ayton. Down low. Second chance shot. Grant in the post. Brooks defending. Good work defensively by Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Knocks down the long J.
Moving fast but maintaining control. Brogdon still has a clean shot, even in motion.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And Brogdon is more methodical than flashy when it comes to his ball handling, but he still knows how to create in space.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker finds Brogdon.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Grant from the arc.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
The kick out to Walker. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Trailblazers up by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Whitmore in at small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
To the paint. Here's Bullock. From down in the low post, it goes. And that'll tie this game up.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Walker against Eason. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
Thompson passes to Bullock. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Sharp. Grant outside. Outside Brogdon. Here's Sharp. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Thompson scanning the floor to the inside. Here's Adams. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Sharp. That one no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, BA, there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his size, but I can't wait to find out.
And Grant gets it to go.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And another miss by Houston. Portland leading.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Sharp. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Inside. It's Bullock on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Bullock's got 7 now in this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Adams a screen. Thompson outside. Driving in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Going inside to the middle. Outside Eason. Back to Adams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson passes to Bullock. Tipped. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Get loud for Red Panda.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. We've got Murray. He's out there with Delano Bent. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the 4-man spot.
But for the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
Smith right side. Outside for Brooks. Second chance effort. Back to Şengün. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Timeout called. Portland.
Get loud and let's hear it.
So for the Blazers, Simons is checked in for Grant, and it's Thibault in for Benton. Brooks against Simons. Pass to Thibault. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Yeah, no question VanVleet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Thibault finds Williams. And here's Murray. Out to Simons. Fires the three. Driving inside. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Van Vliet with it. Thibault picks him up. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Fires the 3. Pass to Kamari. With the teardrop. The shot misses.
Portland foul. Robert Williams. Second personal foul.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Green, the pass to Brooks. So they take the lead. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Outside Murray. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet finds Smith. Now here's Şengün. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Thibault with it. Green picks him up.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams passes to Murray.
2 minutes.
Here's Kamari. Pass to Williams. Spins. Simons. And that one is hammered home. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Murray against Van Vliet. The kick out to Williams. Here's Kamari. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now the Blazers moving it up. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the board.
And here's Simons outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Good work there as it goes.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Thibault. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Williams misses. The Rockets trail.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Thibault on the wing. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Thibault. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Rockets with possession here. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Hits the 3-pointer.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Lets it go from deep. The putback. Rebounded by Kamari. Timeout called. Portland.
Welcome to the floor,
Send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey-Billups had some advice for the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Takes a three. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Thibault. To the paint. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, we've seen Jeremy become a go-to guy, raising his level of play. Grant can go off, but given the opportunity. Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
For a point guard, he's a physical guy, but Brogdon, he's not going to back down from any contact.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Şengün with it. Thibault picks him up. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
From deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. Green, the pass to Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Grant gets it to go.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside for Brooks. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit. Now that's how you fire up your teammate. Smith put a little extra on it.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Sengun, a screen on Grant. Van Vliet outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. It's Sharp on the wing. Inside. Here's Grant. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And it's been great watching Grant accept more and more responsibility, including being willing to take important shots.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Rebounded by Brogdon.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And here's Grant from the arc. Smith with the rebound. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Sharp. Three-pointer. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so strong.
should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the 1. Towns kicks to Edwards. Tries again. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith outside. Şengün passes to Brooks. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's 2nd worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Oh, here's Edwards. And it's good, 2 points.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
VanVleet attacking. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brooks against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
VanVleet passes to Şengün. Brooks for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And it's Brooks in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and 1. Yes, sir.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. VanVleet passes to Smith. No good, unable to end this run. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 13 points.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
VanVleet kicks to Green. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Edwards inside. He's against Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Towns with it. Now Smith defending. For 3, Edwards. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Brooks. Smith against Towns. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got a piece of it.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Van Vliet.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
Edwards.
The assist.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Rockets with another miss.
Rockets foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Personal foul.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Towns for 3. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. What an amazing... Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Whitmore. Steven Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Bullock in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Eason, screen on Morris. Here's Thompson. Anderson with the block. Here's Reed. And that one, good. Reeves got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
For 3, Bullock. It's hauled in by Warren. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Morris throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
First team foul.
Anderson outside. Second shot opportunity. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed the pass to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolf greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
In the corner, it's Morris. And stolen by Whitmore. A solo fast break. Eason gets a wide open look. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Now, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Thompson. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Henderson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Adams with the screen on Anderson. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Anderson. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Bullock. Here's Eason. The second chance effort. No good on the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Warren. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Edwards, that's good.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Van Vliet wide open. The putback. Van Vliet on the wing. Out to Smith. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Latrey. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Nice shot by Smith.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Smith missing. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Edwards, that's good.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And it's Green missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
At the elbow, Whitmore. And here's Bullock from the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Rockets trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards going inside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Whitmore. That one's off, still out of sync. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get Britt. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Brooks. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Rockets trail by 10. And Van Vliet, here we go. Good.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hangs in the air, and it's Edwards getting it to go.
The assist.
Edwards got 38 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred VanVleet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred VanVleet.
Edwards finds McDaniel. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The drive by Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 8 points for Jalen Green.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Green kicks to Brooks. Smith outside. He dishes it to Green. Houston moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
There's McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Green with a screen for Smith. Passes it to Şengün. Driving inside. Back to Smith. From deep three-point territory. Offensive rebound. For 3, VanVleet. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards drives in. It's deflected. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. And the wing jumper offline. And there's the drive. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Smith. They kick it out to Green. Brooks outside. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
Şengün with a screen on him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can hit. Here's Brooks. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns dishes to Edwards. Takes the 3. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. Goes back up. Edwards can't hit.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Looks. Oh, no good.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Rebound by Smith.
Good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home.
What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Brogdon with the ball. Towns covering. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Brogdon, the pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. From downtown, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is. We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Snatched away. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Walker. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Edwards got 10.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Now Brogdon. Now Aiden, defended by Gobert. Brogdon, the pass to Sharp. Here's Grant. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Edwards can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Blazers. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
The kick out to Walker. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 10, and the layup falls. He's got 12.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Grant, the pass to Sharp. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You gotta love his willingness to accept contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
For 2, Sharp.
And so he makes both from the line. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Over to the left wing. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks it down from distance. Sharp's got 5 now. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Up top, Edwards. 12 points for him. Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. And he paddles for the ball. Gets a second chance bucket.
This is what Gobert provides. High impact play on the glass.
It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Portland Trailblazers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant, then it's Shaedon Sharp, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Morris for 3, stolen by Ayton. Here's Sharp, pass to Brogdon. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here we go. Back to Reed. Morris with it, and here's Reed. He's covered by Ayton. Reed, a screen on Brogdon. Morris passes to Reed. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Grant from the arc. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Reed passes to Morris. Back to Reed. Morris outside. No good on the triple. Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Grant with it. Picked up by Reed. Three-pointer Sharp. Reed with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
At the line for your trade.
Ayton hits them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Morris right side. It's Warren on the wing. Drains the triple. Warren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, so underrated as a shooter. T.J. Warren, multiple years shooting over 40% from deep.
Here's Walker, and the bucket is good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Nickeil Alexander Walker using his size to his...
Grant right side, back to Sharp. There's the drive, and he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anderson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under review.
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw drops for Anderson.
They're out there always working.
That one's no good. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 4.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating outside Warren. Back to Alexander Walker. Anderson for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Reed, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Hey, if it's working for you, why stop? They've been calling Grant's number all night.
It's Edwards with a drive. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Poke loose. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked by Gobert.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the court for the Timberwolves. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles just from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And stolen by Williams. Now the Blazers on the move. Henderson for three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Here's Edwards. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. He's fishing. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Pass to Kamari. Out to Simons. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Williams finds Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Edwards against Simons. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thibault. The shot's good.
Just a smart pass by Simons, finding the open guy and setting the table.
Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Conley against Henderson. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. Edwards with it. All alone. Count it. Now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Thibault passes to Simons. Thibault against McDaniels. Henderson for 3. Drops in the 3. Henderson's got 6.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Here's Thibault. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's McDaniels. And they pick up 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Outside Thibault. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Here's Kamari. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot. Misses off the right iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Henderson for 3. Portland no good that time either. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
The drive by Simons. And that one dropped for him.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And that one's good. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Edwards. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Conley passes to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's blocked by Thibault. The kick out to Edwards. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Edwards got 13 in the second half.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
He got it up. And that's not going to go. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Henderson outside. To the left side wing. Simons outside. Henderson outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Shaden Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 31 points.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Here's Grant. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Conley against Brogdon. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Grant. McDaniels with some nice D.
2 minutes.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Back to Brogdon. Grant outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Brogdon. takes him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And a lot riding on this trip. And Grant knows that. He just has to stay confident.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Walker with a steal. Into the lane, and the jam by Walker.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
50 seconds left in the game. Grant, left side. Back to Brogdon. The three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Oh, he nails it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. Here's Sharp. And it's Gobert with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. On the take. Oh, throw it down.
Can you say elevation? And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
All right, 6-man, let's make a little
9 seconds left in the final quarter. Grant, the pass to Aiden. Outside for Grant. Over McDaniels. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game, and that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Van Vliet out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Green, and at the 3, the small forward.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against Simon. There's the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Portland from past the arc. And it's Sharp missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back.
Good eyes and anticipation allow Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
Rejected by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Fires the 3. Here's Smith. Hits the jump hook.
There you see the focus from Smith Jr. Defense a little tight and snug, but still able to get it done.
Back to Grant. Ayton inside. Headed by Green. Grant surveying the D. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. Portland no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brooks. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Grant with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim. I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Crosses over. Here's Ayton. Şengün with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Brooks outside. Van Vliet outside. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Ayton kicks to Grant. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
The kick out to Walker. 3-pointers, Simon. It's rebounded by Houston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And here's Sharp. After Dylan Brooks was able to get the triple. Grant for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Simon. Right side, Green. Back to Şengün. Kicks to Green. Şengün with a screen on Grant. The drive by Green and stolen by Ayton. Walker the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 5. And the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Walker out there with Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Sharp. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. And Walker kicks to Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Shot by Easton. No good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Grant and the dunk by Grant.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Grant. Really taking it strong to the cup.
The drive by Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Trailblazers trail by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Sharp, the pass to Walker. Over Whitmore. Stolen by Thompson. Whitmore with it. Hasn't made one yet. Bullock, good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Thompson dishes to Adams. Simons against Thompson. Pass to Easton. Adams with it. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bullock from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 8.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
And the pass to Easton. Jacks up a 3. Walker with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 8. This is it to Sharp. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Rockets leading by 8. Easton passes to Bullock. 3-pointer. Back to Eason. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good on the 3-point shot. Whitmore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Here's Grant. Oh, what a play!
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now the dish to Bullock. Shoots the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Got it up. And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Houston, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Brooks is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Kamare misses. Rockets leading by 12. Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
The Rockets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Smith with a screen on Murray. VanVleet finds Şengün. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Brooks has got 10 points.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Henderson outside. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Still yet to score. He kicks it to Henderson. Pass to Thibault. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Portland grabs the miss. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan. And plenty of time to get back in it. Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Over Thibault. And Thibault sends it back. To the paint. Henderson against Brooks. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Henderson.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Henderson, no one around him. It's good from long range. Henderson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. A new lineup here for Houston. Portland moving the ball around. Outside for Murray. Henderson left side. Shoots over Bullock. Here's Williams. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. Williams has got his second bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Thompson dishes to Bullock. 32 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 points.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got mocked on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the third. The pass to Bullock. Launches a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Scoot Henderson is out there with Murray. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in a power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And stolen by Murray. He Eason against Henderson, and stolen by Whitmore. Eason passes to Bullock. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 10. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Walker, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
They grab their own miss, and the wide-open shot from Green. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Trailblazers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They kick out to Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Van Vliet picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Out to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Sharp, the pass to Walker. Over to the left wing. Lock at 6. Here's Sharp into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Van Vliet.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Brooks with a screen on Simon. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Şengün. Green against Grant. The drive by Green. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Simons gets to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Simons against Van Vliet. There's the pass to Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Walker finds Simons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün kicks to Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Takes a 3. No good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building